Hey guys, welcome to Traditional Bow Hunting Wilderness Podcast. This is Jason Sam Kovac. Today we're going to talk about 5 accessories that every hunting truck should have, especially if you do out-of-state trips or out-of-town trips, things like that. But 5 accessories that'll make your hunting truck that much better. Simple ones. So first off, okay, we have my Toyota Tacoma right here. Tires, okay? I cannot tell you how important good quality tires are. These are the Goodyear Wrangler Ultra Terrains. Okay, these have got 50,000 miles on them, and look at the meat left on these things. Okay, I mean they are still awesome. Okay, they're like half life, but these tires are a very aggressive all-terrain, not a mud tire, but an all-terrain, and they do fantastic. But having good quality, good off-road, good all-terrain tires like this will make a big difference on where your truck can and can't go. More than anything else you have, tires are by far the most important factor you got. So get good ones. Here's a set of Falcon. These are my wife's. These are Falcon Wild Peaks. And look at, I mean, again, quality AT tire, good quality, all-terrain tire is going to make a big difference. I would never not have them every single truck I own, and I actually prefer the 10-ply tires. These are 10-ply, and what's nice about that is I don't get punctures in them. I don't. I carry a plug kit if I need to, but I very rarely ever will get a puncture. But 50,000 miles already on these tires, and we got a lot of, like I said, we got, we're over a pinky deep still on there. I mean, there's a lot of life left in these tires for having 50,000 miles on them. So number one accessory, tires. First and foremost upgrade, very important. A bonus one is mud flaps on here too. Notice I have them on the front. I do not worry about them on the back. Why do I not worry about them on the back? On the back, I have this little kicker guard here that protects my rocker panels, and you can see I got this this factory tape that's on here, okay? So I'm protected here pretty well from anything damaging from rocks, because all-terrain tires with these big lugs will grab big rocks and will send them flying. So, but that's protected already back there. But my whole sidewall or rocker panel area here on the front, there's no tape or nothing on here, and there's no protection. Okay, so I have mud flaps on there. Now these are flexible too, so if I go over things, they're just going to flex out of the way. They're made by RecGen. And I'll put a link to them below for you with some other stuff. But mud flaps on the front save all of my rocker panels, everything up underneath here from getting destroyed by rock chips when you're in the woods. So even if you're just hunting gravel roads, that's even worse, because then you're going faster. You're doing 30-40 miles an hour down a gravel road. These tires are picking all that up and they're chucking it at your car. Front mud flaps, very important one that you're going to want to have on there. I even left Tina's on her 4Runner, and she doesn't even take this off-road too much, but it's a good thing to have. Now, tonneau cover. Tonneau cover is a very important thing in my opinion, because it is out of sight, out of mind. Now, this particular tonneau, this is True Sport or Truck Sport by Truxedo. Okay, this one here, what I really like about it is the cloth, but it is also, you cannot access it if I have the tailgate locked. There's no way to really get into this. It doesn't come off. Okay, it's velcroed down, but it doesn't come off. Okay, there's no way to open it. They could obviously cut it, but it's out of sight, out of mind. Hang on. People down here in Georgia don't know what an exhaust is. They just, I don't know what it is, why they got to put custom mufflers on everything to make the trucks cool. But so on this cover, what's nice about it is we have, it's out of sight, out of mind, and it is lockable in the fact that you can't open this. This panel's locked down. Front is, the sides you really can't, like I said, you can't get into and do much with. You have to actually open it to hit these levers right here. That releases this side. That lever releases that side, and then it rolls up. But it's very, very quick. That's it. There's no crossbars in here. See, the crossbars are part of it, so they roll up with it. But this whole thing rolls to the front in, 12 seconds. Comes to the back. You just drop them right in here. Drop them right in there. Push it down. You're set. You're done. And everything is out of sight, out of mind. Now, it doesn't matter what style you go with, but having a tonneau cover is a gold mine from the fact that it is less, it's going to keep your gear dry. It's going to be less theft action, so people aren't going to be stealing stuff from you. It's out of sight, out of mind, and it's too hard to get into for them to even bother to see if there's anything worth it under there. And I do have a locking tailgate, which I installed the key fob lock, which locks it when I hit my key fob. Do I have that in my pocket on this pants, or is that in my other ones? It's in this one. So when I lock this, you'll hear it. Hear that? that's that tailgate lock automatically locking with it. So I think it's tremendously important to have this. But even, you know, you run out to hunt, you throw your stands and your stick, which are usually combined together so you can carry them, but you got your sticks and your stand laying back here, and then you got your pack in the car or in the truck. You go to a gas station, come out, somebody will pull that. They'll grab it and yank it and take it right out of there. So having something like this that's going to keep your gear weatherproof, which you see, I keep my snake boots are back here all the time. Okay, they're back here. My cooler's back here. This is a lens here, photography lens box that I gotta take to the thing. But they keep, you know, it just keeps everything nice, neat, dry, out of the way, and secure. So having a tonneau cover, fantastic idea. Now, if you are going to carry canoes or kayaks, roof racks are a very good option for that, and you can get universal ones. You notice I do not have any crossbars on here, okay, like Tina's does. A lot of SUVs, a lot of trucks don't come with them, but SUVs do. Like, see how she's got the crossbars here? So it's real easy for us to put racks across that. Well, you can get them, I'll show you some for your trucks too, that will clamp right here on the inside drip edge of this. So they're just going to go and bite. They just kind of clamp right onto here, and they hold right onto this part of the truck. And nice, and they're easy, and they're padded, and they work good. And then I can put one right here, put another one right there, and I can put my kayaks or my boats or canoes or anything I want right on there. And I will show you those. And then the other one is a hitch carrier that will go on the back, and I will show you one of them too. But the hitch carrier is going to give you a tremendous amount more space. So if you are going to go camping when you're hunting, it'll allow you to put a whole entire camp set right on your back end, and have it out of the way. And like I said, you can put your boats right up on the front and have that set up and tied in and locked down. So let me show you those real quick. Let's go back here. Now, another option too is an extra one if you're going to be doing a lot of hunting trips, is to go with a actual dedicated trailer, like an enclosed trailer like you see that I have back here. Okay, that's my power washing trailer, but I will actually take that and I empty everything out of it, and I use it for my November hunts where I'm traveling to 3 or 4 different states. I will load that up with all my gear, plugged in freezers, coolers, stands, backup stuff. Everything I need will go in that trailer, and that trailer will travel the whole Midwest with me. I take the ladders off, I put my kayaks and my canoes up there, and then I am set to go. So that's always a fantastic option as well too. But if you don't want to get into that or spend that kind of money, you can also do a open trailer. Is a great idea, and I'm going to put some pictures in here of some open trailers, but they're very, very cost effective. And you can put, they got a, you know, if they got the landscape rack on the back, that's already 1/2 of your canoe or kayak carrier, and you just build up one front and you can put it right across the top. But I'll show you some insets of those. But you know, my boats are there, but see here, this hitch carrier right here, this one's made by Kurt. It's aluminum, and it's absolutely flawless, and it weighs next to nothing. Okay, it's like 20 something pounds, very light compared to the steel ones that are like 70 pounds. But this here, I can fit my entire gear, all of my camp stuff, my entire camp setup can fit right on top of that. If I open this up here and show you here, okay, I can fit that cooler, that big cooler right there. I can fit my cots, and I can fit that's my Kodiak canvas tent right there, can go on there, and that green bin goes on there, which is all my camp stuff. But I basically can fit my entire camp set and a cooler and a jet sled, which will fit that cooler in it, all fit on top of, right up on top of on that hitch carrier, giving me, it doesn't take up any of my truck space. So it's a beautiful, beautiful option to have those, you know, to have a hitch carrier like that. Now the roof racks I have in this garage right here, okay, but I keep them right up here. But these are Rhino racks right here. See that? This is the clamp. They are padded. They got nice rubber pads on them. They are very simple, but these are for my Tacoma, and they are set, and then they will go and mount right up on the top, and that crossbar will sit there. If we got enough room to set this on here without it falling. So you can see that that'll work like that right across my roof and bite right on there. And then I can set my kayaks, I can fit 2 kayaks or 2 canoes across this and have them on there. These are not super expensive, okay? They're not as cheap as if you already had the crossbars, you know, like the 4Runner does, but they are not ridiculously expensive, and they are worth their weight in gold to be able to carry boats on top of your car. That's why they stay right here and not in the other garage. I use them enough that they, you know, you can, and I just lock the wrench and the key with a zip tie right on there when they're not being used, so that everything is sweet and easy. But I can put these on in under 5 minutes, and I can have them on the top of my truck. And now I have it set up to be able to be used with boats up there. The other thing you can do, which I'll insert pictures right here of a roof rack, a basket, roof basket, you can mount these up there and then put a basket up there, and then you can actually fit all your other gear. You can put things like coolers and other tree stands and all that kind of stuff up on there and have it be fully functional for you as almost the same thing. I mean, you're basically taking the same size space, actually wider, but you can get a roof basket that would be about that same length and about the width all the way out to the end of that, and mount that right up there, and then you got all these places that you can fit all kinds of stuff on your roof too. So a hitch carrier on the back end, roof rack on the top, gives you a lot of flexibility for your hunting trips to be able to carry a lot of stuff. A trailer is a great idea too, and for the cost of a hitch carrier and a roof crossbars and a roof basket, you could buy an open trailer like I'm showing you in this picture in here, probably about the same price, and have all that extra space. So lots of things to consider, but these are accessories that I think are must-have for any hunting truck. You got to have these in your arsenal even if you don't use them all the time, but they're very, very valuable. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.